Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. Bit of a different video, this one. So, I've just recently caught up with Adam from Mersey Beers. First beer tuber I've got to hang out with, so that was great. So, he's done a trip out here to Australia, holiday with his missus, and yeah, took some time out to catch up with me for a day, so we got on it. Yeah, it was brilliant. We went to a few breweries, few bars, did a couple of streams. It just went too quick. So yeah, sort of wish we could have spent more time together, but I'm sure we will in the future. Anyway, we organised to give each other some beers. So yeah, he's hauled out quite a few for me. It was pretty much we're going back and forth and picking some out, and yeah, he's come up with 13. And yeah, when he was coming through the airport, apparently he got a little bit of a slap on the wrist and a wink and said, "Don't do it again." So I'll go through them, no particular order, but yeah, let's just say it's like quite a bit of UK like craft hype. So I have here, first one I've picked up is a Cloudwater barley wine called Once Upon a Time in Manchester. I wanted a barley wine, so I think he said he had this or he heard it was really good. Yeah, this was sort of more on his opinion, this one. Percentage is 10.5. And yeah, obviously Cloudwater are from up Manchester. That's definitely a city I need to get to and check out the scene there. Yeah, so Adam was in the chat, but he's in Sydney at the moment and he's making the most of his steak that he's been eating. Cheers, Slurp. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're well. It'd be like paradise on Isle of Man at the moment, wouldn't it? Nice weather. So, yeah, first up, Cloudwater barley wine. Just says rich and smooth. I haven't had too much dark stuff from them, so that'll be good. So while we're on the Cloudwater, I'll find the other couple from them. They may be more collabs though. It's a struggle. Just trying to find them. Okay, here we go. So there is Cloudwater Chubbles, obviously a collab with the Vale. It's been around for quite a while, this beer. I tried one of the earlier ones and yeah, was blown away with it. So yeah, this is known as I think it's a triple IPA. 10%. So yeah, there's a few variations. Doesn't actually say on the can. It probably does in very small font. But I'm pretty sure it's a triple IPA. And then you have Chubbles and the Vale. I mean, yeah, Chubbles. So Cloudwater and the Vale with Chubbles. This is 12%. So I think this must be the quad. I think it's called Chubbles X. So there's three of them all up. And then, yeah, I'd say Chubbles Enhanced, Cloudwater and the Vale, 10%. See, I can't remember what the enhanced one was. But yeah, there's the three of them anyway. And then continuing on with Cloudwater again, Azvex had a 5-beer collab series, and there was a huge Imperial Stout with Cloudwater. So I was like, yep, that sounds good. It's cacao, vanilla, and pandan. 11%. And Azvex are from Liverpool, so it's good to try some of his local stuff, because that's where Adam's from. So yeah, while we're on Azvex, there's another one from them. And all the cans are in pretty good condition too. There's only a couple of dings on them, but it probably happened prior to him getting them. So yeah, I was like, what other Azvex one do I get? And then I noticed Daya had something, and I didn't have anything else from them. So I went the Azvex and Daya collab. It's called Operation Genome. It is 8%, so I'd say it's a double IPA, hazy. Cheers, Dan. Good to see you, brother. Okay, so we have some Rivington. Both collabs with, I know one's a collab with Emperors, who are known for their stouts in England. It's called the Army of Darkness 2024 Chocolate Orange Imperial Stout at 10%. So I really wanted to try some Emperors. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Rivington, I've had a few before. And then yeah, we've got another Rivington, which is called Eula, and that's a collab with Pinter. I can't remember where they're from. Somewhere in Europe, one of the Eastern European countries. Yeah, that's a small can, 10%. Looks pretty cool. It reminds me of Seeker. Seeker's an Australian brewery. They're based sort of north of Sydney, and they're doing these small cans at the moment, big ABV. It says an imperial stout brewed with our mates at Pinter. No, Pinter. I think it's Pinter or Pinter. Brewed with Colombian Marta beans from Blossom Coffee Roasters, Madagascan vanilla beans, and cacao nibs. Sounds good. Okay, so we have probably one of the most celebrated of hyped beers in England. Good old putty. So you got the standard putty. So yeah, putties by Verdant. Annual release, always a lot of hype around it. Double IPA at 8%. I have had some putty variants over the years. I didn't have last year's. We didn't happen to get it in Australia, but so yeah, I love that can artwork. It's some of them have been a bit average, but that one looks pretty cool. And then you've got the putty with the 3 T's. So that is the triple IPA at 10%. So double at 8 and triple at 10. Yeah, that looks cool, that thing on the front. It's like a celebratory, and it's just, yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, you just got the white on pink, and then the dark. So yeah, I'll probably drink them. I reckon I'll drink them side by side. Couple of these reviews, I'll probably have multiple beers. Cheers, Lee. Good to see you, mate. Couple of beers from your hood in this mix. So I've gone a Sure Shot. So they're another Manchester brewery. We weren't sure what to get. So anyway, they had a new West Coast out that had all these people with mullets on it, and I thought, yeah, that sounds like me. um, yeah, that's a look at them. So this beer is called Hairstyle of the Gods, #2 Extended Cut. Double dry hop West Coast IPA, 6.7%. And yeah, it's just got photos of all these people with immaculate mullets. I love the pink and the purple too. It's real retro, looks cool. And then this was probably one of the ones that really excited me. This was just a random pick as well. So I wanted him to get some sort of merchandise for me. And over the years of drinking English beers, cheers, Craig. Good to see you, brother. Over the years of drinking English beers, I've really liked Track. So I was like, yeah, maybe get us a Track cap. I do have it here somewhere, I think. I'm probably sure I wore it. I'll wear it in my Track video. So yeah, it's like eucalyptus green, sort of a dad cap. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I wanted some UK beer merch, so I'm happy to stab that one hat. It's cool. So anyway, the beer I chose from them, he actually went to the brewery to stab a beer and to grab the cap and grab a takeaway for me, some for himself. This one just sounded too good to be true. I was like, I've got to get it. So it's Track in collaboration with Fidens. It's the Maiden double dry hopped double IPA at 8%. And yeah, it's got some very nice hops in it. Citra, few variants, Nelson, Nectaron, Peacherine, Rawaka. Very nice. I just thought them two working together will be awesome. It's bound to have a very nice mouthfeel. And then lucky but last. So this one was kindly donated by Paul and Michelle of Rate My Beer. This is a beer by Hackney Church Brewing Co. And it's in collaboration with Rate My Beer's YouTube channel and Real Ale Craft Beer. And yeah, very unusual style, a pineapple Weizenbock. And yeah, it's called, what is it? It's like a song. Agadoo do or something like that, but this is the second variant. So they've called it Agadoo do 2. Yeah, it's got the guys on the front. And then yeah, there's the two channels. So that's cool. Like I love that. Like a bit of a collab with YouTube channels. Yeah, it's a cool looking can. Most of the people I've seen that drink it have enjoyed it. There's been a few mixed reviews, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll be the first international reviewer. Well, I'll definitely be the only Australian one anyway. So yeah, look out for that one. I think Paul and Michelle are pretty excited to see me review it here down under. And yeah, the percentage on this one is 8.4, so it's pretty strong. It was canned. Pretty sure it's a couple of months old. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it should still be drinking pretty decent anyway. I'm pretty sure most of the beers are like going to be still relatively fresh. So yeah, very good haul. Looking forward to it. as I said, some of them will be done in like pairs. Like yeah, I think one or two of the beers I was going to do with Adam and Craig. I think. Um, yeah, I'll probably do the two putties together. I think it was one of the Chubbles me, Craig, and Adam were going to do together. Most of the other stuff will just be single reviews. That one, there might be something involved with Paul. Yeah, exciting times. So yeah, I'm currently sipping on a Imperial Rye Stout, which is very nice. So this is one of the breweries me and Adam went to on Saturday. It's called Wolf of the Willows. We're only there briefly. I think like we just decided to go there because we're in the area. And we got there and it was decent, but I think we just in our mind we were thinking, nah, we want to go to these other places. So yeah, I think we had one beer there and then yeah, got takeaways and just got out of there. It was more, yeah, like Adam was just like, nah, fuck it, let's go somewhere else. And yeah, that's in collaboration with the Gospel, who are known for their like rye whiskies here in Australia. I need to try some of their stuff. But let's get into it. I've got all three Chubbles, Craig, but I'm pretty sure Adam said he wanted to review one. Or he said there was a beer that he was going to review with me, and then you said you could get it as well. I just can't remember. Maiden is amazing, cool. Maybe it wasn't Chubbles. It might have been something else. It could have been one of the putties, maybe. But yeah, I'm not too sure. I've just heard him say that you said something about maybe you being able to get that beer and do a review. So yes. So yeah, this Imperial Rye Whiskey Stout I've had before. So yeah, I felt like it'd be a good beer to have just while I was talking about those beers. But I got but I got carried away and haven't even sipped on it. It's nice. It's got that like yeah, that like peppery, herbal, slightly sort of minty, even like a cinnamon or something like touch to it, and it's real roasty. It's nice, very nice. Caramel. Um, yeah, like I get sort of like a licorice note as well. Speaking of licorice, when we were at Boat Rocker the other night, they had a variant of Ramjet. It's called Nordjet, and it's like Norwegian salted licorice. It was so good. It was a bit of a shame when we did Ramjet together. We'd both been drinking all day and sort of tired, and that probably wasn't the best beer to be having at that time. But yeah, we're always sort of going to drink it together because it was in a glass bottle, and he didn't want to take it back with him in glass. But yeah, I just felt like it was sort of maybe a bit underappreciated, just for how good it is. Because even when I was drinking it, I was just like, I'm not feeling it, sort of thing. So yeah, I think tomorrow he's got a couple more days in Sydney. I think he's there till the end of the week. I think tomorrow he's doing the Sydney Harbour Bridge climb. And then yeah, Thursday he said something about the Blue Mountains. I've encouraged him to go there. I'd say Friday's probably his relaxing day before he heads home. He was going to Bondi Beach today, maybe Manly Beach. Yeah, it was really good catching up, but it just went way too quick. Hmm. It was funny because when we first caught up, he was like, "Oh, Harry's been taking the piss and saying that you're probably like real short, like a midget." Just because I call myself short and stout beer reviews. And then he goes, "Oh, you're actually, yeah, like, I mean, he's still taller than me, but like, I'm not that much shorter." It was just so rad to catch up with someone in real life. So yeah, we were talking. We were sort of we were late to hang out just with some other shit that had gone on. When we finally caught up, like I was walking, I was meant to get a tram to his place, and the tram got held up due to like rallies or some shit. So I just started walking, and I must have like accidentally went the wrong way. And I was talking to him on the phone as I was walking there. And then yeah, I got to his hotel, and I was just like waiting in the reception area. And then he's come down and given each other a bit of a handshake and a cuddle. And yeah, just got on real well. It was cool. We probably should have taken some more photos, but oh well. Like I didn't even normally if I go to a brewery, I'd be just taking a couple of photos and chucking them up on my story. But I think it was just the fact that I was hanging out with someone for the first time. It was like I was just in that moment of just enjoying the beers and the food and the chat. It was like I just didn't even touch my phone most of the time. Cheers, Simo. Good to see you, brother. I was just listening to some more of that President band. Apparently, they're because I know they've only got two songs. There's been a lot of hype around them for a new band, and yeah, I heard at download they played five songs, and people are still a bit sort of like, "What the fuck's going on with these guys? Why they got so much hype?" One of their songs I don't mind, but yeah. Oh, also this weekend, boys. I'm thinking about doing a birthday stream, so I was going to talk to you, Simo, and just see what time what time or day you were going to do your stream, and I'd try and do it sort of at a different time, but like still have it at a time where if you wanted to join, you could. I just want to do like a like a birthday stream where I like just get some mates up and have a drink and a chat and a bit of banter. Celebrate my birthday because I have no family to celebrate it with in real life. Sad but true. Oh yeah, yeah. I had a look at the set list. There's definitely some fucking good bands there. Like even Southern River Band, and Airborne. They're both awesome Aussie bands, and they were just like mine. I actually Airborne had a bit of hype. They were one of the sort of higher ones up on their day, but Southern River Band were one of the bottom feeders. There was actually quite a few Australian bands. Bit of metal. Cheers, bro. Good to see you. Hopefully shit's settled down in your state. I don't know much about it, but I do know you were getting riled up about it the other day, so I just hope it's calmed down a bit for you, bro. I've been terrible with there's been all this shit going on in the world in the last week because I've just been in fucking party mode and traveling. It's all just been blocked out. Yeah, probably like your Friday night or your Saturday night because I'm working mornings, so I thought if I want some like UK peeps on there and US and that, my best time would be to do it, yeah, like my Saturday morning or my Sunday morning, which is yeah, your Friday or Saturday night. Yeah, they're fucking unreal, dude. They're from my hometown. Like I actually know two of the guys pretty well. And yeah, they never got any airplay here in Australia because fucking Australia just plays shit on the radio like Nicki Minaj and all that crap. And they're such a good band, and they're just like, well, fuck yous, we're going over to like the UK and Europe, and they've just been based over there ever since. Like live, they are absolutely phenomenal. Like a modern day ACDC with a little twist of maybe Rose Tattoo or I don't know. There's a cut. You can definitely see some different influences in them, but ACDC is definitely number one. Yeah. Just when I was watching, think you're on Joey's stream or you're on someone's stream with Joey, and yeah, you just Joey didn't really know what he was talking about, and you were like real passionate about it. And I was just like, I think Dorito would know a bit more with what's going on, considering it's in his hood. But yeah, it's like when it comes to shit like that, I've got no idea what's going on, so I just fucking stay out of it. It's like all the shit that's going on with like yeah, over in like Israel and Gaza and Palestine and all that. I just know nothing about it, so I just block it out. Like when I was in Melbourne and Sydney, both cities, you've got all these fucking lazy uni students just sitting around, probably never fucking travelled a day in their life, probably never worked a fucking day in their life. They're just sitting there whinging about what's going on in the world and that. And it's like, well, if it's annoying you so much, fucking go over there and sort it out. Leave us out of it. Yeah, well, I might do a Saturday morning thing then. So it'll be your Friday night. I'll try and make it at a time where it'll probably be I don't know, maybe later than what you'd normally start Simo, so you could still do a stream beforehand. Um, I'll just make it a little bit later so then US people can sort of join as they're around as well. I might even just send the invite out to just certain people. Yeah, fucking oath. He's nuts. He'll get up on the rafters and fucking hang from just his like little legs, and then he's like shredding guitar, playing upside down, and definitely a very good front man live. Yeah, yeah. I've always had the cricket. I've always had my cricket bat sitting under my bed if shit goes down. Like if someone breaks into my house, like we obviously don't have guns, and it's like normally when they do home invasions, there's a big group of them. Yeah, it's like I've got the cricket bat and I'm gonna fucking hit you for six if you come anywhere near me. Yeah, yeah. Cheers, Shano. Good to see you, brother. We need to organise something where we can have another drink together, dude. It's been far too long. Hopefully you're well. You when's your get together down in NC? That'll be a good time. Definitely a good state for beers. One of my favourite breweries here in Australia. Yeah, the owner and head brewer, well, he's not head brewer anymore. He's sort of stepped back, but the owner, the original boy, he's actually from Asheville, North Carolina, and yeah, just it sounds like the beer scene's fucking incredible. Bang bang stick, yeah. Yeah, no worries, mate. Thanks for chiming in. I'll probably see you over the weekend sometime. July the 10th to 14th, yep. I'll definitely make it one year. A couple of the UK boys are trying to get me to go over there. It's like I'd love to do it, but not only I can't afford it, but yeah, this year I can't even get time off work now. I've got no. Oh, well, that's a bit of a lie. I could take long service leave, but I'm keeping long service leave up my sleeve because yeah, it's sort of I'd rather hold on to that, and then if anything ever goes pear shaped, I'll sort of get paid out when I leave. But as far as annual leave goes, because I've done a lot of shit this year, I've used all my holidays up. So I've got Oasis and Metallica later in the year, and I want to take that whole week off. So yeah, I don't really have any spare time. I feel like I'll definitely get over to the States and Canada once my dogs pass. Yeah, whenever that'll be. Like it's sad to think of, but Angus definitely isn't far away. I just don't see the point in going all the way to the UK or North America for like a couple of days. If you're gonna do it, you got to do it properly and go for like. I don't think I'd want to go for any less than like 2 weeks. Sweet. Yeah, the gig I went to on the weekend, bro, was so good. Parkway Drive, Symphony Orchestra, Sydney Opera House. It was just mind blowing, like a once in a lifetime event. All these young metalheads dressed up in black tie and dresses, and yeah, like it was just incredible. But they're bringing it out on film, and I just can't wait to see it. And I had like a really good spot as well. I was only like 4 or 5 back from the stage. I was, oh, like I spent just to go to Sydney for that concert and all the stuff surrounding it. I would have spent at least 2.5 grand, I reckon. and like I'd do it all again in a heartbeat. It was that fucking good. I mean, I did a lot of good craft breweries and that while I was there. I definitely squeezed in a lot in like 3 days. But yeah, I'm back at work now. It's miserable. Like I'm back at work, I'm starting at bloody 4 a.m. every day, and it's like cold and wet, and when you've got stuff to look forward to, it sort of gets you through tough times at work or whatever else is going on in your life. And I've had that thinking about going to Sydney and catching up with Adam from Mersey Beers, and now those two things are done. It's like fuck. It's like now I'm just going to work and thinking about work. It's always good to have some sort of holiday or something planned in the future, so you've got something to look forward to. What have you thought of the NHL playoffs? I definitely feel like another beer. So far I've had, what did I review first? Oh yeah, I had a Czech Pilsner by Kicks from Sydney, one of the breweries I went to while I was there. Then I had a VB, and now I'm on a Imperial Rye Whiskey Stout. This was kindly purchased by Adam at Mercy Beers. So what happened is we went into Wolf of the Willows after going to Banks. At Banks, we pretty much drank everything on the menu. It was great. And we had an awesome pizza. Yeah, no worries, brother. Thanks for chiming in. Always good to see you. So yeah, at Banks we had yeah, pretty much everything on the menu. And then we went to Wolf of the Willows, and I mainly wanted to try their smoky stuff because they're known for their like smoky porters and stouts and stuff. And I looked on the board and they had nothing. I'm like, fuck, God. I can't even remember what I ordered. Anyway, I got a beer for me and a beer for Adam, and I heard Adam say, "Did you pay for that yet?" Because he was like trying to pay, and I paid for that one. He's like, "Don't pay for it." I just heard him in the background, and I'd already like quickly swiped the card, and then we went back to the table, or I went back to the table. He's fucking, he's standing there looking in the fridge. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? And then he comes back with like three fucking dark beers. He's like, oh, these are for you. I'm like, ah, for fuck's sake. So yeah, this is one of them. Yeah, the other two are Lark Distillery, which is Tasmanian, um, smoked porters. I think one's like the fourth edition, the other's the fifth. So yeah, they've probably been sitting for a while. So it'll be interesting to see how they drink. And then yeah, this is the rye whiskey stout, which is the gospel instead of lark. So it's pretty cool with Wolf of the Willows. They've done collabs with some different spirit companies, whereas most breweries sort of have a relationship with one and they only use that same one all the time. But from what I remember, this was like a series. I reckon there was like a persistence and a resistance and something else. Be interesting to. Yeah, it says that it was set best before 28th of the 6th, 2024. So I'm drinking it like nearly a year later than expiry. Yeah, I knew that I'd had it ages ago. Still drinking. Very fucking nice. So what I might even do is just go through the beers I got again. Just in case there's someone out there that's joined and missed them at the start. So yeah, I had the Cloudwater Once Upon a Time in Manchester barley wine. And that is 10.5%. And then I had the three different Cloudwater and the Vale Chubbles. So you just got the original Chubbles, which is 10%. I'm pretty sure that's a triple IPA. Then you've got the Chubbles Enhanced. So Cloudwater and the Vale again. And that is 10%. And then you've got Cloudwater and the Vale's Chubbles X, which is 12%. So I'm pretty sure that's like a quad IPA. And then, yeah, sticking with Cloudwater, we had two Asvex collabs. It was 5 all up. I picked 2 out of the series. The Cloudwater collab with Asvex is an Imperial Stout. It's got the little alien on there. That is called Operation Genome or Genome with cacao, vanilla, and pandan. That is 11%. Cheers, dude. Good to see you. I'm back home after my Sydney and Melbourne trips and just showing off some beers that my mates brought back from the UK. And then, yeah, from the same series, this was Asvex and Daya. And this is oh, so the series must be called Operation Genome because I'm like, it's the same name. But then it's got 25.02, 25.05. Yeah, this is a double IPA in collaboration with Daya, Citra, and Alora. I've never heard of that hop. That's pretty cool. And then we had 2 beers from Rivington. One's a collaboration with Emperors, who are known for their dark beers in the UK. It's called the Army of Darkness 2024. It's a chocolate orange imperial stout at 10%. Looks pretty cool. And then this is Rivington and Pinter. I don't know. I think it's Pinter. Pinter Pinter. I reckon it's Pinter. Eula. This is a small can, 10%. This is, I think it was coffee. Yeah, brewed an imperial stout brewed with our mates, brewed with Colombian Mata beans from Blossom Coffee Roasters, Madagascar Manila, and cacao nibs. Oh. And then we had the Hyped Putty by Verdant out of Cornwall. So the 25 edition. I think the last one I had was the 23 and then the 22, maybe the 21. But yeah, I definitely didn't have last year's. So yeah, double IPA at 8%. And then the putty with the 3 Ts, which is the bigger version. Triple IPA at 10%. So it'd be cool to drink them side by side. And then I had the Sure Shot Hairstyle of the Gods #2 extended cut. Double dry hop West Coast IPA at 6.7%. Have a look at all those supreme cuts. Look at that mo. That is delightful. Yeah, boy. The guy up the top looks like he's from Megadeth. Yeah, retro can too. Looks so cool. So yeah, Sure Shot are out of Manchester. They're in that same area as Track and Cloudwater. So yeah, I definitely got to get to that area some stage. And then you had, speaking of Track, a Track and Fidens collab called Maiden. Double dry hopped, double IPA at 8.2%. A lot of people saying this one's really good. Fidens are out of New York. Yeah, both really good breweries. And then this one was courtesy of Paul and Michelle at Rate My Beer. So this is 2 YouTube channels, theirs and Simon from Real Ale Craft Beer, got together with Hackney Church. And yeah, this is the second installment of the Aga Do Do series. It's a pineapple Weizenbock at 8.4%. So yeah, that's going to be cool doing that one. So yeah, that's all the beers. So how many? 13 all up. And I also got, yeah, as I said, I got the track hat. So Track's one of my favourite English breweries. They're out of Manchester. It's like I've got to get some sort of merch. I'm always wearing different hats, so that'll certainly work. And then, yeah, Harry from Blue Nose Beer Reviews kindly donated me a festival glass from Ramsbury. So that was pretty cool. It's just a basic plastic festival glass, but obviously it's going to survive the trip to Australia, so it works well. So yeah, I might have to do a couple of reviews in that glass. And yeah, I'm currently drinking Wolf of the Willows and the Gospel. Persistence #2. Rye barrel aged or rye whiskey barrel aged imperial stout. Oh yes. How are you going, brother? See you're working in Richmond. I watched your last couple of videos. Oh, I really want to drink another beer. I just don't know what to do. Yeah, that rye was awesome. I also too in the earlier video I did, oh yeah, cool. Awesome. Now in the last video I did earlier today, I did Kicks Brewing out of Marrickville, Sydney. I did their Czech Pilsner. During the video, I forgot to give it a score. I just talked about it heaps and how good it was, but I just put in the comments. So yeah, 4.25 out of 5. But yeah, might wrap this up. I am keen for another beer, so I might even do another review before I hit the hay. Sucks getting up so early, I tell you. But yeah, I've really enjoyed being back on here again. I mean, it's only been a week, but yeah, I did some live streams obviously when I was in Melbourne. That was pretty cool. Uh yeah. So yeah, look out for me maybe in the next 5-10 minutes. I might do another beer review. We'll see what happens. Thanks to those that have chimed in for this. There's going to be a few watch this one back because it's got a bit of interest. Yeah, it's always good to see some beer hauls. And yeah, shout out to Adam at Mercy Beers. It was awesome hanging out with you, bro. And thanks for bringing the beers over. And glad you didn't get in trouble. So yeah, he got pretty much sort of held up at the airport, just wondering why he had so much drink and or so many beers, but he was just honest about it. And generally, if you're honest, I'll just let you go if it's not some excessive amount. The fact that it was beer cans, it's like, yeah, unless you had some huge amount, it's not commercial. You're just, yeah, doing it for a mate or for your own consumption. But yeah, I'm out of here. Yeah, as I said, maybe another beer review coming. Not sure what. I have had a Czech lager, a macro beer, and an imperial rye stout. So maybe I need an IPA. We'll see what happens. But thanks for chiming in, peeps, and we'll catch you again soon.